Hello everybody, my name is Jacob, and welcome back. My mic is turned the wrong way. Hello everybody, my name is Jacob, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Blood Money. Dead Money, sorry. Not Blood Money. Did I say Blood Money at the end of the last episode? Shit. Now I gotta go back and see if I said Blood Money or Dead Money at the end of the last episode. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Come on, Dean, we got places to go. I gotta protect an aging movie star-esque type from the wilderness so he doesn't die, so he can stand on a roof and point at something, I guess. That's what the game seems to be implying. In order for things to go smoothly. Oh. My dude is immediately popping off. Jesus. I love how he was like, oh, I have some experience with a pistol, and walked in here and immediately started just firing away. Like it was his fucking job. Like it's just a thing to do. I'm sorry, was that like an alien, like UFO, like... I just heard. Is that what that was? Am I mistaken on that? Or is that what I just heard? I think it might have been. Or maybe that's just the sound effect of the ghost people popping up and I just never noticed it until now. God, I've got so many knife spears that are so useless. Hollow rifle. Stim pack it up. Oh, damn. Just die, dude. There we go. You can only get shot in the head with a high-powered rifle so many times before you have to collapse over and die. Okay. You think we got them all, bud? You think there's maybe a couple others that need our help? Okay, all those say require key. Where's my police pistol? I got way more ammo with that one. Also, definitely love that he was like, we should sneak through the walls. Okay, just got to be careful of where we walk. I love, though, that he was like, we got to be careful. We should sneak through the doors, through the hole in the wall to prevent encountering enemies or such. And immediately, the first thing that happened was he walked up and just started popping them off. I didn't even have time to say anything about it. He just did it. Is it just me, or is this particular area so much visually darker? It feels like it is. Okay, Dean is protecting you from a toxic cloud, but let's go this way. What the... This feels like a different environment. From like a different game. The hell was that noise?
Cloud wasn't always here. It grew over the years,
This looks
even without cars or factories.
too nice. I don't like it. It makes me uncomfy. Okay, what's on the top floor? Well, at least it got significantly less nice. Give me the chip. I want the chip. Oh, there was a stim pack in the vent. Cool. I guess I've learned today you can hide things in those vents. Who would have thunk it? What? New radio signal.
If only people would do what I say. Wouldn't need these
Oh.
Still had that damn hollow rifle. It's been forever making it. Need to find it when this is all done.
Oh.
Better look some instructions in case something happens. Still can't figure out why I lost the signals. Damn, clouds still in my lungs, rattling around. I'm gonna wipe the slate clean. Kimball, the Republic, Hardin, McNamara, my brothers, and I'll head back west. What the hell is 21 doing now? Still can't figure out why I lost the signals.
Okay, now it's repeating. Okay. Dude.
Has your life...
Howdy.
That's so juicy. Oh, that's really good. I never would have imagined that that would be a thing that I could find. Oh, I love this game. Oh, dude. Oh. Where the hell was that? Am I just super lucky? I don't think I've actually activated a single trap in this entire game thus far. I guess, yeah, I guess I'll just chalk it up to me being lucky. Okay, we can go that way through the smoke, through the cloud. I guess that way just leads us back through the cloud, so we could just go this way.
Ah, aren't the trees lovely this time of year? All blooming and green.
I really hope you're saying that as a joke and you don't, not that you actually think that. You fucking for real? After all that, I couldn't even shoot the damn thing. I should have been able to shoot that. I'm not that bad of a shot. I'm a bad shot. I'm not that bad of a shot. Bingo. Alright, go pop his head. Or I'll do it. There. I swear. If I wasn't looking after us, Dean, you'd be dead in the water 50 times over. Ooh, very hard. Don't mind if I do. Oh, okay. Now I wonder, is the cloud still taking effect right now? I guess it's not. Hey, wonder where that came from. Door to service route requires key. Leads me to believe that that gate could have been unlocked with a key to begin with. And I just... You gain the abominable perk. What does that mean? Oh, perks. There's nothing abominable about your damage bonus against abominations. Okay, so you get a damage bonus against them.
Switching station. That's where you'll need to bring the mute.
Switching station. Okay, where I'll need to bring the mute. So was I supposed to bring Christine with me here? Where you going, Dean? Okay, this is the switching station. Oh. Well, damn. Looks like maybe this was the... Oh, that's why. Can I... Or is this trap technically disarmed? What? The cloud. Oh my god, the cloud. Oh my god, the cloud. I'm such a dumbass. Oh my god, okay. See you in a second.
2 hours later.
Okay. Alright. I've run around a little bit more with Dean. I've decided that the way that I was going before that ended up getting me a smidge injured I say a smidge injured, and I am, in fact, referring to when I got, you know, when I died. I'm not going to go that way yet, especially since it's been made clear to me just now that I'm going to have to go back that way anyway when I bring Christine here. So let's take a look at the map and see... So where do I need to take him? Getting to the south rooftop. Okay. So it's this door down this way that takes me to the south. Yes, okay. So let's go south then. Don't know why we just didn't go south to begin with, but I guess we needed to cut through someplace to get to the south. Well, shit. I was really hoping to shoot the gas thing. But hey, at least doing that made sure to help me make sure I didn't get hit by the gas thing. There we go. God, I know that New Vegas is one of those games that just, like, does look like this, but my goodness, does this section in particular really, really make it look like the grayest game in the world. Like, it is kind of ridiculous. Because the rest of the game, I don't think looked too bad. It might have looked a little bland, but I don't think it looked bad at all. But, like, this section, boy, howdy. And I also love the, like, I've shot them dead on the ground, but the descriptor of they're unconscious. I know it's because they technically enter a state of being unconscious before they die, based on, like, how the game, like, functions and everything, but it's still funny to me. Well, sounds like he's having a fun adventure. Okay, I can buy buff out now. Nice. Give me more stim packs. I need them badly. It's all that I'm really using the chips for is getting more stim packs. Anything else that I could repair or maintain? Nope. I guess I can use that. Yeah, I'll do that. Now, where the hell am I supposed to take him? I feel like we're just running around just for the sake of it. Okay, lockpick is at 100. Should we bump science up? I think we should. I think we should bump science up to 100. And I think guns up by 5. Now we face this decision again. We could do intense training again for the 5th time. I mean, there are 10 rounds, so it does allow for it. I mean, I do wear light armor, I'm pretty sure. Reload 25% faster. That's one of those that's just good across the board. Why wouldn't I do that? Reduces accuracy penalties. Drop for 50%. Gain much more damage resistance. 5 more caps. Like cover a case of holes. Scattering guns. So leave it home. You know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do rapid reload. Because again, it's one of those that's just like, it's so good, why wouldn't you do it? Okay, now we get closer. Wait, hold on. Okay, it's not in there. I couldn't tell. Locked terminal. Okay. Disappearing. Resurrection. Appreciation. Try it again. Just keep going till we get it. Boom. See, right there. Activate hologram. Chat. Domino swung by today after the foreman's accident. Wanted to know... Okay, this one's long. Domino swung by today after the foreman's accident. Wanted to know how I was handling it. If the boys and I were doing alright. Guy's a snake laying on the fake charm, trying to be one of us. He asked if we were being paid as befits our skills. He said if we weren't, to come see him. He'd set us up. I'm not stupid. I seen the percentages. I know someone's making a killing off the corners we're cutting. Sounds like Domino and construction are arm in arm. Don't matter to me as long as the cash gets left in the drawer every week. Damn. My god, that just scared the shit out of me. Who the oh, the hologram. I was gonna say, who the fuck shot him? It's the hologram bullshit, isn't it? Man, I really need to get a handle on some of these. I'm sorry. Laser pistol? Sorry. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. The most classic Fallout weapon there ever is. There ever ding-dang was. So I can consume that with... Okay. Go ahead and do a little quick save. Especially now that I found a freaking laser pistol. Hell yeah. I hope you're having fun out there, Dean. Also, you would think that once you got to level 100 in a skill that requires a little mini-game thing like lockpicking, you would think that once you got that high, the game would be like, you know what? You're good. You're good. I don't know if I'm ever really going to figure everything out in this game, or in this DLC, in this like map. Because even right now I'm struggling with figuring out like where this speaker is that I can shoot to stop the beeping from happening.
Yes, they skedaddle. It's good to me.
Okay, save.
Don't dive in for too long. Only if I ever had to come here, I stuck to the overhangs and roofs.
Okay,
Like sidewalks.
let's go up here. Okay, is it up here? Is it not up here? I can't tell. Because I want all the things in here, but obviously I can't stay in here for too long if it keeps beeping like that. Okay. God, that's so frustrating. Because it's not, there's not even a thing of like, oh, well, when it gets this loud, you're close to it, or when it's not, you're far away from it. It's just taking effect. And it makes it frustrating. Okay, good news is I can go down here. God, yeah, I don't know where that is. That's very infuriating. Ooh, hello, do you hold something? You do hold something nice. What was that a tripwire for? What could that possibly have been a tripwire for? I don't even see anything mounted where it could be. Alright, whatever. Do a quick save. Where do I need to take him? Let's just get him there. Man, I cannot see a damn thing.
Of course. It was getting too quiet.
Okay, okay. More friendos, that's fine. How you like these apples? You don't like them too much now, do you? Now, I did just realize there's somebody else here. Come on. There we go. Can't not pop his head. Okay. Well, this gun is basically shot. Get it? The gun is shot. I'm so funny.
Getting real tired of tourist season. No offense, but you guys are lowering the bar.
Yeah, no offense. I'm just gonna be ridiculously rude and insulting to you. No offense. Get no 9mm ammo. Still got some shotgun ammo. Don't have a lot of pistol ammo, but might as well. It's the one thing we've got that I can rely on.
Don't dive in for too long. Only so much I can do to help.
Yeah, I know. I trust you to help when you can and how you can. Okay, so where do we put this man up? Where does he set up shop at?
Watch the ground for bear traps and any openings for tripwires.
Gotcha. Okay, this seems like we're getting closer and closer to the roof. Hey, I know I can exchange any clothing
So, this is where I'm supposed to
for
put on the show.
chips and stuff, so I might as well.
Played better venues, let me tell you. What's that there? Wiring? Looks like it's tied to the sound system in the villa. Except for that snipped section there.
Let me guess, I'm gonna have to deal with that
So,
snipped
what?
section.
I stand here, hold the two ends in my hands, and tap them together like cymbals?
That's the plan. If reconnecting the speakers is a part of the gala event, then yes. I could just jab both wires into you, close the circuit that way. Yeah, he's gonna get the rude answers, because he's a little snooty.
Real funny. Although, you know, after your color talk in the residential area, I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I strike up the speaker system. There's going to be ghosts all over this place. Any change in the sounds around here, the ghost people are not big on talking. They are big on listening.
Yeah, and then using that listening to hunt you and kill you and all that.
More vicious than music critics, trust me.
And you know a lot about music critics. If I clear all the ghost people in the area, will you change your mind?
No, you want to know why? Because there's more beneath the streets, in the buildings, and everything.
Cool, I could just leave them all
They
then.
hear anything out of the ordinary, especially music screaming through the speakers when I close the connection, they'll be here fast.
The villa has holograms everywhere. If I switch on some to cover the area...
Well, yeah. If the hologram system still works...
Yeah, and guess what? I already
do the
did
trick.
that.
Okay, all right. You call up some of those
Already
old
did
world
that.
stiffs. That'd be an audience I wouldn't mind having below.
Okay, let me see if I can reactivate the holograms.
If I remember correctly...
Okay, so there's
there should be
two.
two holograms
So I
you
got
can
one of
switch on
them.
in
We
the
just need to
area.
find the other one.
Just don't remember how. Do that, and I'll consider waiting on the rooftop. Maybe.
Yeah, you seem like a delight. Turn on both security guards. Ooh, more pool balls. My inventory is going to be full of pool balls here eventually. And I, for one, couldn't be happier. Is this literally right here the other hologram station? I'm going to be very amused if it is. Yep. Cool. Guess what, Dean? They're both on now. Hope you're happy about that. Took a lot of work to make that happen. Okay. I'll go exploring by myself once you're back up into position. Talk to.
Well, now, if it isn't my ball, chain, and dog collar rolled all into one.
Then you say that, that's how you're gonna get tossed off.
Unless you get some... Unless he's...
Dude. I could have sworn that I turned... So do I have... Okay, I guess I have to go back and turn the other one on now as well. Yeah, look. Hologram. Ooh, how cool. Where was the other one at? It couldn't have been too far from here. Dirty water. What else do I got? Some purified water and some rad roach meat. Pop a standard stim pack just to make myself feel a little better. Okay, where is that, like, weird underground part? Bingo, bango, bongo. Okay, there. I did it.
Well, now, if it is...
Dude,
Look, you could offer me a steel-clad contract for a world tour of all major cities with imperial records. I still wouldn't stay here.
Okay. Okay. Well, then where the fuck is it? Because I activated... It told me, hey, activate 2. Guess what? I've activated 2. So what does that mean then? For the rest of it?
5 hours later.
Yes. Okay, this is exactly... That was exactly the exit that I wanted to leave out of. Okay. Based on, like, where the door was, I was, like, mentally like, okay, I need to get out of that one so I can come over here. Because I guarantee you, this is the terminal that actually will activate the other hologram. Because I bet it's, yep, it's multiple holograms, like, around the area, but he specifically wanted 2, like, at the bottom of his, like, courtyard area where he was going to be. Which is smart. Might be annoying for me, but I can't deny the smartness behind it. Take the chip. I'm also so wildly tired right now. It is because of the I did not expect to have chunks of this where I would have to, like, fast forward or pause or something like that. So that has just extended how long I've been recording by almost double, and I definitely was not expecting that.
Well, now, if it isn't my ball, chain, and dog collar rolled all into one.
Shut the fuck up. Both holograms are on now. It's safe for you to get to your position.
You powered the holograms up? Well, yeah, that's pretty good protection.
Pretty
Kept the
good.
ghost people away. But, How do I know the power won't suddenly go out? And
Dude, like...
No, this still sounds risky to me. For me.
Dude. Okay, Varys stay powered up since the bomb fell. Those holograms will too.
Well, yeah.
I like that it had the Black Widow option.
Right.
We're not
Look,
sleeping with him.
if the
Obviously,
holograms are here
Cassandra
to
is a
keep me
canonical
company,
lesbian,
then
because, I mean,
I
look at
don't
her.
mind staying here
But,
for a while. But listen,
yeah.
when this thing goes off, try and get into the Sierra Madre without me. You'll wish you hadn't.
God, that would be such a fun, like a fun little twist on it, where it's like, oh, well, now you're in, and you've realized, wait, everybody wants the same thing. I think I might have to kill some people. Did I? Okay, this is the area we already... Yes, okay. But, like, once you get into the area... Oh, right, the very hard-locked gate that I never went back and opened again. Well, obviously I'm doing this just for posterity's sake. Come on, baby. Come on. Now, you can do it. What about there? There we go, baby. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Nope, didn't want to do that. I want the construction hat. Okay, now run. Get the hell out of Dodge. Get me back to the entrance, which is somewhere in here. Somewhere. Also, I picked up a bunch of new apparel. Most of it we're just gonna sell. But the construction hat kind of sucks, actually. Never mind. Okay. Get me back to the entrance so I can go see the best character in this DLC. Her name is Christine. She's very, very cool. Her name is Christine. She seems like she rules. Her name is Christine. Something, something, something. I can't think of a cool ending to this, to this little ditty. Christine. Hey, Christine. Christini weenie bobana bonana fana fofini. Christine. You can tell I am starting to get really tired. Christine is looking at the fountain, her eyes narrowed. She then scans the courtyard perimeter, gauging the distance. She glances at your wrist, then back at the fountain. Honey, you do not want to try to run away right now. You think he's using the Pip-Boy to establish the projector connection? She nods and raises her hands, palms facing each other, then rotates in a 180-degree arc and back again. Ooh. He'd have to be broadcasting from somewhere nearby. She surveys the area, focusing upwards. She glances at the casino, frowns. She then looks west, then east. Christine holds out her hand and motions at your Pip-Boy. What? What do you want? She frowns and snaps her fingers at your Pip-Boy. You know what? Give her the Pip-Boy. Christine studies the Pip-Boy intently, turning her arm around as if your wrist's a sensor module she just found. She doesn't seem interested in the screen. She studies the exterior and then the casing. She seems to be making sure it's intact. I'll just wait. Don't need to make a rude crack to her. She's clearly doing this for a reason, so I'll just wait. Her finger stabs through the red buttons, narrowing in on the local menu. She scrolls to the Sierra Madre's main gate. She frowns. She calls up the local map of the Puesta del Sol switching station, zooms in. Her intense expression loses. She looks up at you, pointing at a marker on your Pip-Boy, points west, tilts her head. Why do you think he wants you to go to the Puesta del Sol switching station? She frowns, then makes a motion as if typing at keys. Then she points at you, raises her left wrist, and pantomimes talking into it. She points at you, then her, looks right and left, raises 2 fingers, tries to type, pauses, and slowly... Okay, neither Dean or Dog have the technical aptitude to man the switching station. She slowly nods, looks impressed. Things would be a lot easier if you did 1 snap for yes and 2 snaps for no. Oh, wait, hold on. Can I... Hold on. Do I have a book on medicine that'll bump me up? I do! Those facial scars weren't done by the autodoc. The throat scar was. She nods, slowly then puts her hand in front of her throat and closes it slowly, then points at you. I can't restore your voice. We'd need a real autodoc to do that. She shivers slightly and shakes her head. I want to help her. I don't understand why they shaved you bald. Christine looks blankly at you, then touches her head, smiles, then shakes her head. Wait, the autodoc... So you cut off your own hair? She waves her hand, then shakes her head, then nods in the direction of the casino. What? No, wait, I want to hear this. You were bald before? She nods with an exasperated look, then makes a circle with her hand, repeating it twice more, then raises her hands and waves them like 2 wings. She puts both hands in front of her, then makes a motion with her hands as if writing something. Oh. You are Brotherhood of Steel Scribe. She nods. She looks impressed. Yeah, I know. How the hell did you get out here? She shrugs. Then she points to you and shrugs. How the hell did I get out here? Where were you before? She moves her finger in a wider circle, then raises her hand over her eyes. She didn't know. She doesn't have any idea. You were looking for something? You were looking for someone. You were looking for something. Shakes her head and makes a motion of 2 fingers walking. You're looking for someone? She nods and raises a finger. Okay. A robot? She shakes her head and pumps her fist near her chest. Okay. Man? She nods. She makes a motion with her hands around her chin, drawing it down, then she raises her hands and clenches them at the sky. An angry bearded man? She points at your Pip-Boy. You're looking for a man in a vault? She shakes her head and points at your Pip-Boy again. The man on the Pip-Boy holotape, Elijah. She nods, looks concerned, taps the side of her head, and expands her hands. Someone smart. She nods, then circles her ear. And nuts? She nods, frowns. Sounds like it's pretty important for you to find this person. She frowns and raises 2 fingers and has them walk together. Then she looks down at the 2 fingers and her face becomes angry. Then she chops her hand down, draws the 2 fingers apart. One of the fingers she points at herself. He cut you off from someone. She nods. Family? Husband? She frowns, shakes her head, and even more so at husband. Oh, girlfriend. She hesitates, then waves her hand. You are more than girlfriends? Lovers? She nods and looks at you a little surprised. Honey, you and I are cut from the same cloth. Don't you even... What? You think I don't understand love? She raises an eyebrow, looks at you. I love this! Fuck the mission, I'm flirting with Christine. I understand how important a loved one can be. She nods slowly, studying you. She seems to be gauging you again. She's like, I didn't realize this bitch was gay. She makes a circle motion after a moment and taps her wrist. I had other questions. She looks exasperated, then waves her hand in a circle in front of her. I don't know if I can bump up my intelligence, but I'm going to try to find out. Sneak, medicine... Okay. Can I... Mentats bumps it up. Would that let me bypass it? Yes. Can't you communicate some other way? Can you write? Christine frowns and pauses and traces one of the scars on her head with her finger. Can she not write? She then makes a motion as if picking up a pencil, tries to write, then shakes her head. You don't know how to write. Something to do with the surgery? She pauses, then draws a jagged symbol like electricity in the air, then puts on an odd staring face. She keeps the blank face for a second, then slowly blinks, looks around. She looks at her hands, shakes them, and then lets them go limp. That's a specific form of brain surgery using electrodes. Pre-war. She nods slowly, then makes the motion of typing, drawing X's and lines in the air, then gives a thumbs up. You can still do numbers and calculations. She nods. I had other questions. Oh my god, I love this. I love learning about her. She's legitimately becoming one of my favorite characters in the game. What weapons are you skilled at? Christine draws a jagged lightning bolt in the air, pantomimes throwing a grenade, then pulls an imaginary knife from behind her back. Then she moves her feet, shoulder width apart, holds her hands up in a martial arts stance, and turns both hands into pistols, pantomiming rapid fire. She then holds one pistol up, takes aim as if sighting along the barrel, and does a single shot and ends with a nod. Energy weapons, explosives, melee, unarmed, and guns. Is that all? She nods. Once. Okay. How did you end up in the auto dock? She moves her finger in a circle, frowns, and drags her hand down over her eyes. She raises them again and points to you. You were knocked out? She nods. She raises an eyebrow, points at you, makes a circle, then points at your feet. You want to know how I got here? She smiles, nods. I love... She repeats the circling motion again. This time she lowers her hand and circles her finger inward until she's pointing at the spot between you. Still pointing at the ground between you two, she raises an eyebrow. Follow the radio signal here. A woman's voice. She waits. After a second, she raises her eyebrow again. I can't even tell you why I just did. Looking to start life as a prospector. Figured this place was a good place to start. Thought I may have stumbled onto an old world treasure cache. Need supplies. Thought it might lead me somewhere interesting. I was curious where it led. She looks at you for a second, studying you, then nods. Okay. She points at you, then points at the casino, and she slowly shakes her head, then points in the direction of the main gate. Me, what about you? She slowly shakes her head, then points at the ground. You're not going to leave. She frowns, glances in the direction of the casino, then the exit, then back in the direction of the casino. She shrugs, without strength or conviction. She isn't looking at you when she does. Okay. If I could leave, I would. She looks at you for a moment, glances at your collar, shrugs, then she lightly grabs her neck with both hands, holds it for a moment. Then her hands fall away. She looks at you, looks at the exit, and nods. I had other questions. I want to ask her everything. Don't need to know about the machines. Do you know how to get out of here? She points to the direction of the main gate, then points at your collar and shakes her head and locks her hands around her neck. Okay, I knew that, though. So once the collars are gone, we can just leave? She nods slowly as if thinking. Then she raises an eyebrow, looks skeptical, then shrugs. She points downwards, makes a circle around her, then back to the same spot, then her finger drifts. She's saying it'll be difficult to return here if we leave. She shakes her head, points at herself, then points at you and nods. To return here if I leave. She nods. But not you. She nods once. Why can't you find your way back? She slowly shakes her head, she points to the ground, then moves each leg outward, straddling the place where she's pointing. You aren't going to leave. She nods. You trying to break into the casino? She frowns, shakes her head, pauses, then tilts her head slightly, nods slowly. Things would be a lot easier if you did one snap for yes, two snaps for no. She smiles humorlessly, then nods once slowly. Then she shakes her head slowly. Okay. She then looks at you, her face wrinkled in a humorless smile. Aww. Okay, I get it. Nod slowly, better than finger snaps. Her face wrinkles more, then she gives a reluctant smile. A smile. Now that's more like it. She's still smiling, she rolls her eyes, then slowly taps the back of her wrists. You really need to relax. This entire place is a pre-war paradise, you know. She looks at you, surprised, then she opens her mouth as if to laugh. Silently. Almost as soon as she utters her silent laugh, she stops, looks pained, and her expression becomes dark. Look, we'll find a way to heal you, all right? She doesn't look at you, continues to stare darkly in front of her. After a moment, she glances at you, then taps the back of her wrist. She nods in front of her. I had other questions. I think we should travel together. Christine nods. Signal interference perk. This perk grants you a short period of time near a speaker before your bomb collar starts to activate, as well as increasing the amount of time before your bomb collar detonates by 50%. It's pretty damn good, I gotta say, if I can say so myself. And alrighty guys, just like the previous episode, we are gonna go ahead and call this one here. And in the next one, we will bring Christine exactly where she needs to go in order to set off this opening day festivities for the Sierra Madre and get our butts inside. And on that note, thank you everybody for watching. Like the video if you liked the video, share the video if you'd like to share the video, subscribe if you'd like to as well. That would really help me out. I have been Jacob, and you have been wonderful. Thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out with me. I know we had to put up with Domino. He was a bit of a pain in the ass, but you know what? I guess he's fine in the end of the day. After all, without him, wouldn't have gotten to meet Christine. I mean, I know we got to meet Christine first, but you know what I mean. And this has been Fallout New Vegas Dead Money. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. See you, Space Cowboys.